The room was silent, but it wasn't peace, it was pressure. In New Delhi, 1971, every ticking second carried the weight of a collapsing region. Refugees were pouring into India by the millions. East Pakistan was burning, and inside a tense war council, one man sat calm, almost unsettlingly calm: Sam Manekshaw. The Prime Minister looked at him, her voice firm, almost demanding, "We need action, now." Any other general might have nodded, might have saluted, might have rushed headfirst into war to satisfy urgency. But Manekshaw didn't. He leaned back slightly, eyes sharp, voice steady. Not loud, but impossible to ignore. "I guarantee you victory, but not now." That moment could have ended his career, because what he did next wasn't obedience, it was defiance wrapped in strategy. He didn't argue emotionally, he dismantled the situation like a surgeon. The army wasn't ready. The monsoon would flood battlefields into swamps. Equipment wasn't positioned. Troops weren't fully prepared. War, if fought now, wouldn't be a victory, it would be a gamble. And Manekshaw didn't gamble with lives. The room stiffened, ministers exchanged glances. This wasn't what they wanted to hear. But he didn't stop. He laid out a timeline. Wait, prepare, strike when the enemy is weakest, not when pressure is highest. It was a dangerous stance, because in that moment, he wasn't just risking military failure, he was risking political backlash, his reputation, even his command. But that's what defined him. Not courage in battle, courage in decision. Weeks turned into months, and while the world saw silence, Manekshaw was building a storm. Troops were repositioned with precision. Logistics were tightened. Intelligence networks deepened. He wasn't just preparing for war, he was engineering inevitability. Then came December. The order was finally given. And this time, Manekshaw didn't hesitate. The Indian army moved like a machine that had already rehearsed victory. Coordinated, decisive, relentless. Within days, the war tilted. Within weeks, it ended. East Pakistan fell. A new nation, Bangladesh, was born. And the world witnessed something rare. Not just a military victory, a perfectly timed one. The surrender of over 90,000 enemy troops became one of the largest in history. It wasn't luck, it wasn't brute force, it was patience weaponized. After the war, people celebrated the triumph. Headlines praised the speed, the dominance, the scale. But very few understood the real battle had been fought months earlier in that silent room, where a general chose to say no when everyone wanted yes. That was his most important job as Chief of Army Staff. Not leading soldiers into war, but knowing exactly when not to. Because Manekshaw understood something most leaders never do. Winning isn't about fighting at the right moment. It's about waiting for the perfect one and then making it irreversible.